As you see that class, spinal cord is made up by the nerves. So 31 pairs of spinal nerves are present in the spinal cord, and all these spinal nerves are the mixed nerves. It means these mixed nerves contains the axons of sensory nerves and also contains the axons of motor nerve. So these nerves is also known as the mixed nerves. The point from which where the spinal nerves arises from the spinal cord, from their point two roots are present, the dorsal root and the ventral roots. When the sensory and the motor axons arises from the dorsal and the ventral roots and unite, they form the mixed nerve. So dorsal root contains the sensory axons and also ganglion. What is ganglion? Ganglion is the cluster of the neuron cell bodies. So dorsal root contains the sensory axons. See this dorsal root. This dorsal root contains the ganglion plus sensory neurons, the axons of the sensory neurons. So ventral root contains the motor neurons, axons of the motor neurons. See this diagram. This diagram shows the ventral root, and the ventral root contains the motor neurons. Functions of the spinal cord. There are two major functions which performed by the spinal cord. The first and most important function is the connection between the body parts and the brains. It's mean different nerves which arises from the spinal cord gives message to the brain and to the other body parts. Means it is serve as the connecting point or link between the body parts and the brain. So the second major function, the spinal cord also act as an coordinator and responsible to perform the many type of reflexes or actions. Different types of actions which can be performed are controlled by the spinal cord, and it is also act as the coordinator. You know that in the chemical coordination and in nervous coordination,